Hi friends, it's Amanda from St. Paul's. I hope y'all are having a great Tuesday. I'm so glad the sun finally came out after a lot of rain. I'm sure you're excited too, and maybe you get to play outside today when you're taking a break from school. I was sitting outside, but then I came inside to record your video because there's so many noises outside. It was really hard for me to concentrate on our story. They're building some houses near us. So you hear people kind of shouting, people playing outside, birds. It's lots of good noises, but I wanted it to be quiet for our story time. So today I have a story that's actually found in the Bible. It's a story of two women, and their names are Mary and Martha. And Mary and Martha are two of Jesus's closest friends and followers. We read about them throughout the Bible. They were very close to Jesus throughout his entire life. And so there's a famous story about Mary and Martha that I want to share with you today. And I think it has an important lesson to teach us, especially right now when we're staying at home and life is maybe a little bit slower. We're not as busy and we have a little bit more time. I think it's a cool story for us to think about. Like I always say with the Bible, obviously these stories were written a long time ago, but they still have a lot of great things that they can teach us. And so this is one of my favorites, and I'm excited to share it with you today. So today's story is the story of Mary and Martha, and it is this story is recorded in the Gospel of Luke. So if you ever want to find it in your Bible, it would be in the Gospel of Luke. Sometimes it is easy to know the right thing to do, and sometimes it is hard. Sometimes the choice is between two good things, and it is hard to know which one is better. This is a story about a choice that Jesus' friends, Mary and Martha, had to make. One day, Jesus, along with his disciples, went to the home of his very good friends, the sisters Mary and Martha, and their brother Lazarus. Martha showed Jesus how much she loved him by cooking a wonderful meal for him. She knew Jesus stayed busy taking care of other people, so she liked to take care of him. Mary showed Jesus how much she loved him by sitting down beside him and listening to him talk about God's love. She couldn't get enough of Jesus' stories. Two sisters with two different ways of showing Jesus their love. Is one way better than the other? Well, let's listen to what happened. "Where is my sister?" Martha grumbled under her breath. "Does she think I have 6 hands? I can't knead the bread and prepare the fish at the same time." The longer Martha worked alone, trying to get everything done by herself, the angrier she became. Ready to explode, she marched up to Jesus and said, "Lord, don't you care that I have to do all the work alone? Make my sister help me." Maybe Jesus wasn't as hungry as Martha thought. Or maybe Jesus knew that Mary needed to hear about God's love more than she needed to cook. He said, "Martha, you are running around like crazy. Why are you trying to do so many things? Look at what Mary's doing. What could you learn from her choice?" So this story it's a shorter story for today, but I hope that you kind of take some time and think about the story, and I have some questions for us. There's an invitation that says, take a few moments just to be still and listen. You may hear God's love in a dog's bark or a bird's song, or in the voice of someone who loves you. When you see a family member working really hard to get everything done, lend a hand. That's a wonderful way to show your love. And when you don't know the right thing to do, listen to your heart. If it's a big challenge, ask a grown-up you trust to help you. So we have Mary and Martha, and they have two different ways of showing Jesus their love. Martha liked to help get things done. She was always busy around the house trying to take care of things. And Mary showed her love by sitting and being present and listening to Jesus. I wonder if there's one of those ways that you like to show people love. Do you like to show people love by doing things for them? Or do you like to show people love by just being with them? I think both are good, and we need both of those things, and we can learn from both of them as well. So thanks for listening to today's story. I'm really excited. Over the next couple of weeks, I think we're going to have some guest storytellers. So some different folks from St. Paul's who will be reading a bedtime story. So look out for those next week. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for listening to the story of Mary and Martha. Love you guys. Bye.